It is with heavy hearts that we bring you some deeply saddening news about Lecrae Devon Moore, better known simply as Lecrae. For years, Lecrae has been one of the most influential voices in Christian hip-hop and gospel-inspired rap, a man who successfully bridged the gap between faith and mainstream music. His journey has been marked by inspiring albums, personal testimonies, and a relentless commitment to using his platform for good. But today, the news surrounding him has left fans, church communities, and the wider music industry in shock. Reports have surfaced confirming troubling news about Lecrae's life and well-being, leading to widespread concern and emotional responses from his fan base. For someone who has long spoken openly about personal battles, social justice, and faith, this latest revelation hits particularly hard. It's not just another celebrity headline, it's a sobering moment for millions who look up to him. Immediately after the news broke, social media platforms lit up with hashtags like #PrayForLecrae and #WeStandWithLecrae. Fans began posting old concert clips, snippets of his interviews, and heartfelt prayers. Churches across the United States and beyond mentioned his name during Sunday services, lifting him up in prayer. This alone demonstrates the incredible influence he has had, not only as an artist but also as a man of faith who touched countless lives. But what exactly has been confirmed? To understand the weight of this announcement, it's important to look back at Lecrae's career, his struggles, and the unique role he has played in modern Christianity and the music industry. Unlike many rappers, Lecrae never chased fame for fame's sake. Instead, he spoke truth, often about uncomfortable topics: mental health, broken systems, fatherhood, spirituality, and even his own moments of doubt. And this is what makes the recent development especially heartbreaking. For years, Lecrae has been transparent about the battles he faced, from depression to the pressures of fame, from losing friends to navigating an industry that often misunderstood him. These struggles have shaped not only his music but also the way fans connect with him. Lecrae's openness has saved lives, encouraged young people to stay strong, and inspired Christians to be authentic in their walk with God. Now, as we process the sad news, one thing is clear: Lecrae's story is far from ordinary. His journey reflects both triumph and trial. This breaking update is not just about a celebrity, it's about a brother, a leader, and an artist who gave a voice to the voiceless. The pain fans are feeling today is deeply personal because Lecrae was never just a distant figure. He made himself real, approachable, and vulnerable. To understand why this news resonates so profoundly, we need to look at Lecrae's life story. Born in Houston, Texas, and raised without a consistent father figure, Lecrae had a childhood marked by hardship and instability. Like many young men, he sought belonging and meaning in places that didn't always lead him toward life. By his own admission, he experimented with drugs, crime, and dangerous lifestyles in his teenage years. Yet in the middle of brokenness, he encountered Christ, a transformation that would define not only his personal life but also his professional path. From there, Lecrae didn't just become another rapper, he became a pioneer. In 2004, he co-founded Reach Records, a label that would revolutionize Christian hip-hop. Albums like After the Music Stops, Rebel, and Gravity didn't just top Christian charts. They broke into mainstream success, proving that rap with a message of hope could compete with the biggest names in the industry. In 2013, Lecrae made history by winning a Grammy Award for Best Gospel Album with Gravity, something no Christian rapper had done before. But behind the accolades, Lecrae was human, battling struggles that weren't always visible to the public eye. He spoke openly about depression, moments of suicidal thoughts, and the exhaustion of carrying expectations from both secular and Christian communities. Many Christian circles criticized him for being too secular, while some in mainstream hip-hop accused him of being too religious. That tension often weighed heavily on his spirit. In his memoir Unashamed, Lecrae revealed painful details of his past, including childhood trauma, brokenness, and the immense pressure of being a public figure who was expected to be flawless. Instead of hiding his wounds, he turned them into testimonies. Songs like I'll Find You, featuring Tori Kelly, became anthems for those fighting battles with illness, depression, and grief. Lecrae wasn't just rapping, he was ministering. However, the weight of ministry through music can often become overwhelming. The recent sad news confirms that Lecrae has once again been battling challenges that remind us he is not immune to the struggles of life. Whether it's health-related, personal, or tied to emotional well-being, the reality is clear: Lecrae's humanity is showing, and it's painful for fans who always saw him as a beacon of hope. This moment should also remind us that artists, especially faith-driven ones, are not superheroes. They hurt, they stumble, and they need support just like anyone else. Lecrae has spent years pouring out encouragement to others, and now, in this difficult time, he needs encouragement and prayer more than ever. As the Christian and music world processes this heartbreaking confirmation about Lecrae, the question arises: what's next? While we don't yet know the full extent of what this news means for his future, one thing is undeniable: his legacy is already firmly established. Lecrae has done more than release albums. He has changed lives. Through initiatives like Reach Life Ministries, he has provided resources for young people seeking direction. Through advocacy, he has spoken up about racial reconciliation, prison reform, and justice. Through his artistry, he has given the world songs that continue to speak long after the beat fades. Fans are holding on to hope. Many believe that this difficult moment, while sad, might become another chapter in Lecrae's testimony. Time and again, he has shown resilience. Every time he faced setbacks, whether personal attacks, career challenges, or emotional valleys, he came back with music that lifted spirits and pointed people back to faith. Could this be another valley before a greater comeback? Only time will tell. For now, though, the focus must be on compassion. Lecrae himself has encouraged people not to put public figures on pedestals. He once said in an interview, "Don't follow me, follow Jesus. Because I'm going to let you down at some point. He never will." Those words ring truer now than ever. As we report this sad news, let us also remember that Lecrae's influence cannot be measured by charts or awards. His impact is seen in the countless testimonies of young men who avoided prison because his lyrics inspired them, of women who found healing through his openness about trauma, and of communities that found unity through his calls for justice. What comes next will depend not only on Lecrae but also on us, the fans, the church, and the broader community. Will we rally around him with grace, prayer, and encouragement? Or will we simply consume his pain as entertainment and move on? This is a test not only of Lecrae's faith but also of ours. In closing, today's news reminds us of two things. First, even our heroes are human, and they need love and support. Second, Lecrae's story isn't finished yet. He has inspired millions by being unashamed of his faith and unafraid of his struggles. As we process this heavy news, let us not only pray for Lecrae but also apply his lessons in our own lives, embracing authenticity, seeking healing, and trusting God through every season.